Hi, all you healthy humans. Welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making beef kebabs with a cucumber salad. We are gonna make these in the oven so you can make them year-round. They're also delicious on the grill, so if you'd like to grill during grill season, go ahead and make that change. We have white button mushrooms. Button mushrooms have lots of protein as well as fiber and antioxidants. They're really detoxifying for our body. We also have a green bell pepper as well as a zucchini and red onions to go on our skewers. The red onions are gonna caramelize and add so much flavor. I'm using about a pound of grass-fed, grass-finished, locally purchased top sirloin. You can use different cuts of steak if that's what you have on hand. Just make sure it's really good quality. We are also going to use a cucumber for our cucumber salad, cucumber, radishes, and cilantro. Cilantro is going to help rid your body of heavy metals, and the cucumber is rich in vitamin K that's really good for your bone health. We also are gonna marinate our steak. We're just gonna marinate it for 10 minutes. You could also marinate it overnight if you want to. We're gonna use tamari instead of soy sauce. It's just a clean, organic, non-GMO version of soy. I'm gonna use some hot sauce as well as onion powder, dried basil. We're also going to use Worcestershire sauce in our marinade. Worcestershire is very high in B6 vitamins, which is gonna help boost your immunity and build your red blood cell count. And then we have fresh garlic for our marinade and lime juice. Okay, let's get started. First, we're gonna marinate our meat, and to marinate the meat, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into cubes. That'll allow the marinade to get on more sides and sink in quickly. If you have any fatty edges like this, you can go ahead and cut them off. A little bit of fat is good, but you don't want a completely fatty piece. The other thing to consider is we are making kebabs. So you wanna cut your pieces of meat and your pieces of veggies around the same size so they will cook evenly at the same rate. Now you can transfer your pieces of meat to a plastic baggie. I am just gonna use a glass baking dish and then put my marinade right on top. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 degrees and let that get going. Now we're ready to marinate our meat. So I'm gonna use avocado oil. Just make sure everything gets coated. I'm gonna use my tamari, just about a tablespoon. Worcestershire, about a half a tablespoon of that guy. Okay, we're gonna do 6 cloves of garlic. I already have 2 in here, so I'm gonna add 4 more. And then we'll do the juice of 1 lemon. We're gonna do a couple tablespoons of dried basil, a teaspoon of onion powder, and then about a teaspoon of hot sauce or more if you like a little kick. You can also use red curry paste instead of hot sauce, but this is what I had on hand. And then some black pepper. And a couple of good pinches of salt. Now we'll mix all of this up and let it marinate for 10 to 15 minutes. Again, you could marinate this overnight if you want lots of flavor, but 10 to 15 minutes is plenty of time to get a good amount of flavor in here and liven up your meat a lot. Okay, we're gonna set our meat aside while we chop the veggies for our kebabs. So I'm gonna chop up our green bell pepper. The key with bell peppers is always making sure that those seeds don't make a huge mess in your kitchen. So try to cut around them and then throw them directly in the trash so you don't have a huge cleanup. All right, and then we want to try to cut these in even pieces similar to the size of our steak. Plus, we need plenty of room to be able to put them on our skewers. Next, we're gonna chop up our red onion. Red onion is gonna add so much flavor and it'll caramelize as they cook in the oven. Definitely not one to leave off. Okay, now let's chop up our zucchini. Okay, our veggies for the kebabs are chopped. So let's set those aside. And we'll make our cucumber salad to give our meat a little bit more time to marinate. And then we'll get everything skewered up. Now we need our cucumber, we need 1.5 limes, and our radishes and cilantro. Okay, let's get our cucumber and our radishes chopped and ready to go in our salad. So I'm just going to slice up our cucumbers in thin slices. You can peel your cucumber if you want to. Run away, cucumber slice. I find that a lot of the vitamins are in the skin and I like the skin, but if you wanted to peel it for personal preference, feel free to go ahead and do that. Let's add all of these guys to our bowl. All right, now let's chop up our radishes. We're just putting a few colorful radishes in this to add some flavor and some extra fiber content. Now let's get our limes cut in half and ready to go for our dressing. All right, that's all done. Now we can go ahead and make our kebabs. I'm gonna make for sure I get 3 to 4 pieces of meat on each skewer. If you're using wood skewers, you wanna make for sure and pre-soak those. Otherwise they will burn in the oven. And you can just soak them in water for 30 minutes or so. These are good metal ones that I'll have linked on Amazon. All right, here's one of our skewers, nice and done. Now we'll repeat this for the other 2. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 piece of meat to the end just to finish off what we have. Okay, now I'm just gonna spray these with some avocado oil. You could also drizzle olive oil on them. This just helps the veggies be nice and coated so they'll cook well. I'm also gonna sprinkle a little salt and pepper over the top so that the veggies are nice and seasoned. Now we're gonna put these in the oven for about 30 minutes until the internal temperature has reached 140 to 145 degrees. while our kebabs are cooking, let's make the dressing for our cucumber salad. So I have a bunch of cilantro here, and I'm going to chop it up. Now we'll add this to our bowl. Now let's add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then we'll do the juice from 1.5 limes. Okay, now we'll put some salt and pepper and give it a taste. Stir everything together. And then give the dressing a little taste to see if it needs anything. I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil and a little bit more salt. Very flavorful. This is an excellent fresh side to go along with our beef kebabs. So now you can store this in the fridge or just set it aside and wait for our meat to be done. Okay, our kebabs are out of the oven and they look amazing. So let's get them plated up. Go ahead and do one kebab and some cucumber salad. It looks so delicious and fresh and yummy. So there you have it, folks, our beef kebabs with a side of cucumber salad. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. We also have a red bell pepper, zucchini, and red onions to, did I say a red bell pepper? I think I did. Uh-huh.
Yeah, is it not?
It's a green. This is green. Oh, okay. My husband is colorblind. We're in trouble. Send help. Okay. I'm going to use some hot sauce as well as onion powder, dried basil, and Worcestershire. How do you say it? Worcestershire. 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 Is that right? Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started in here. And then, hold on, I gotta wash my hands because they're covered in goo. No goo on our stuff. Okay. Now let's chop up the things we need for our cucumber salad, and then we will skewer our kebabs. Yeah. Now we need our cucumber. We need 1.5 limes and our radishes. Okay, now I'm just gonna spray these with some avocado oil. You could also drizzle olive oil. Dun, dun, dun.